Oh my god. The worst part of it is over.
Rearranging, it's June and it's gloom. We are dealing with painting the pergola this week. We're going to be staining it. We purchased a Sherwin-Williams stain last month and it was more of a black shade, supposed to be like a chestnut, and they did not give out samples, which I also talked about in a previous vlog. So we were like, screw it, we know this is it, we're gonna buy it. We saw it on multiple things in Sherwin-Williams. When we got it home and tested it, it was like black, basically. Not the color that it was in the store. Obviously on different woods, it's gonna show up differently, but on every piece of wood, it was like a black brown shade, and that wasn't it for us. So we went to Home Depot and we figured out what stain we wanted. We got a couple different samples because Home Depot does that for you. And we decided on chocolate from Bear. We got to pick that up before we head out to the house. Fun times. And Mr. Finn is sad because it is so gloomy. But yesterday he had a sunny day, didn't you, dude? You got to hang out in the sun. Don't think I filmed any of that. But here's some Finn content for all you Finn lovers out there. Shake. Good boy. Great rising. We are heading out to the house.
6 a.m.
It's 6:08. It's 6 in the morning. It is time to stain the pergola. How many times have we said that?
It's been a couple weeks since we've been out to the house. We have been booked and haven't been able with our schedules to get out there in between guests. And we finally started to hit the slow season of the summer. So it is currently a Wednesday and we are trying to get out there before we have to work from our laptops so
that we can be there. And when we're done, we can go stain the pergola.
And do things that we need to do at the house.
Patio cover. Whatever you call it.
What do you guys call it? What is it called?
I always called it a patio cover.
Do horses have socks? Is anybody listening? Finn Cam. All right, we're back at the house. Finn, you excited to be back at the house? Look at this. Finn Cam. You coming?
It's looked in a couple times at us. Yep, there it is again. Hi. Finn not loving it. It's saying hi, Finn. Look, there it is.
Okay, so it is about 4 o'clock. We had a longer work day than thought, but it is now time to get started on this part of the project, get this whole thing finished. I feel like we've been avoiding it, but now is the time. It's a little windy, so we can't do everything that we wanted, but we can get some stuff started. So, time to get suited up and time to do this.
Okay, I just tested the stain, and this is like still fresh. It's a little wet, but already love it. Super stoked on how it looks on both. We got the waterproof stain and sealer from Bear, so we can restain these shingles too. Michael and I decided to sand a little bit of the posts, just anything that could be rubbed up against by guests or possibly touched by guests. We wanted to make sure they were a little bit smooth so that it wasn't like you were getting a splinter. They weren't super rough, but we wanted to just make sure they were a little smoother than they were before we started staining. And we only sanded the posts.
Okay, so Kristen is gonna carry on with the staining of, look at the difference in the color. It looks really nice. It matches these really well. We're really happy with how this stain is looking. But so Kristen is gonna carry on with the staining. I need to get up on the roof of this and screw in all those screws that I didn't when we were building it because we were on a time crunch. So essentially what we did was on each side of the 2x4, we did one screw into the rafters, but there's 1, 2, 3 rafters in between. And just for longevity and security, like I want to screw on each of those boards into the rafters. So I'm gonna hop up and do that now while Kristen continues staining. All right, let's get up here. Don't blow away. We only have one tripod right now, so. All right, we had to call it for today. The wind is pretty annoying.
Yeah.
If we wake up early, our hope is that there's no wind and we can just spray it all, do it relatively quickly.
Are you just filming me while you talk?
So the wind is really annoying right now. It's kind of bumming us out because, like, you know, I ran out of screws doing the top, so I need to go to Home Depot. Realized I do have an impact driver, but I left it at our house in LA. So we need to go to Home Depot to get screws, and the wind is just really annoying right now. So yeah. Our plan is to wake up in the morning and
get her done.
Pray. There's usually no wind first thing in the morning, like 6 a.m. So just spray it and be done. So now it's time to take Finn on a walk, make some dinner, and get some more work done. Right, bud? Let's do it. Kristen and I just got a wild hair and decided to stain because right when the sun goes down, the wind dies down and it's such a peaceful night. I mean, look at this. We never do stuff at night for you guys, right?
No, probably because it's terrible lighting.
But so we went through and we just stained this table with the same stain because why not?
Just why not? So we don't wake up in the morning and like chickens with our heads cut off. Oh my god, we should have done it yesterday.
Yeah.
It's done.
It's done.
This is an exciting day. As you guys know, we've been upgrading our bed sheets and now we're finally onto our pillows. It's so expensive to start a short-term rental, so we had to do what we had to do at the beginning, and now we can expand a little bit and spend a little bit more money, and we decided to go with the Marlow Pillows. I'm really excited to try them out. Let's unbox these babies. I know they have zippers, so you can make them more firm or less firm with the zipper. During the spring and summer, it's really important for our guests to feel cool and fresh while they're sleeping. These have cooling foam. I feel like I've said cool so many times. These have cooling foam in them, so I'm really excited to try them out and see what they're all about. Other adjustable pillows, you have to put more foam in them to kind of make them firmer or softer for you. But with the Marlow zipper, you're able to do that with the zip of a zip, with no mess. Look at that, with the mesh lining too. It feels like memory foam. Oh, there's two sides, there's two zippers. I like that. So it's kind of softer if it's not zipped, and then I kind of like it a little more firm, so I probably would have them both zipped. But you could do one zip. Yeah, that's more my vibe. Another thing we love about the Marlow pillows is that they're antimicrobial. And when you are running a short-term rental, you're gonna have a lot of heads in your beds. And you wanna make sure that everything is as sanitary and sanitized as possible. We also have pillow covers, like protectors that we put over these. So we will have antimicrobial pillows. On top of that, we will have our pillow protectors. Ooh, we got the standard size. They do also have the king size, I believe. The bedding at your short-term rental is so important. I know we've talked about this. I feel like we harp on this, but your front door and your beds are the two places that may be your first impression in your home to your guests. Just gotta fluff them. They've been in the packaging. They may get here late and the first thing they do is crash. And you want to have the coziest sheets, the coziest beds, coziest pillows that you can for the best sleep experience. And with these Marlows, they're going to give us a better sleep experience. Yay, we are able to splurge a little bit more on our pillows and our bedding, but we're still trying to save anywhere we can. And with Marlow, when you buy 2 pillows, you get 20% off. And then when you buy 4 pillows, you get 30% off. And if you use our link in the description, you'll get an extra 10% off whatever you buy. Now let's take a nap. If you're still on the fence when it comes to Marlow, you have a 365-day return policy. Plus they have a 2-year warranty. So if you're not super happy or something happens to your pillow, you can still return it. So it's pretty much a risk-free way to give yourself and your guests better sleep. So if you're interested, click the link in our description to find out more about Marlow.
Still have all this to do over here, but it's looking pretty good. Is concrete on the edge that's exposed over there?
Ooh, nope.
And we still need to do this side, but we gotta put the plastic over this side of the house now.
Check the nozzle. Working, so it's gotta eat on the go. Then we'll be my breakfast buddy.
Okay, so we got the entire top done. Now we need to figure out how we're going to do the bottom side of this. If we spray it, is it gonna look nice? We're definitely gonna have to spray and then use the brush to smooth it out, but we gotta get this done.
Looks like it goes faster that way.
Yeah, I'm just praying we don't run out of paint or stain, right? Because that would suck to have to make a trip to Home Depot. We just had a little breakfast break, so time to get back to it. The wind isn't too bad right now, so
No, we gotta do it.
yeah.
Only take us a couple more hours.
Yeah.
You do realize only your belly is in the sun. You good? Okay. Because then we can readjust our plan if it doesn't work right.
Because we'll have to spread it underneath the rafters. Falls back down on you.
Let's say you're right here. You can spray them. It's gonna fall back on you. Yes, we're gonna need to wear a mask. Or a bandana of some sort.
Hand me a brush, since I sprayed this.
So let's say you spray and I come in and do that. Does that just take more time to do that?
Well, it's like, I don't know if I can then go over. Like, these aren't even done, you know? I mean, I'm definitely too close right now, but I don't think standing on the ground is the right way to go.
No, I don't either. I'm saying, like, get up one or two.
Well,
Do it at an angle.
That's going to go on the roof. You see how much is going on the roof? It's not going to coat evenly. When I was far away, there's not enough stain on the thing to then brush it.
Okay, then we both need to wear respirators, and I'll be on one, and you be on one, and you spray both sides, and we'll both go at them with paintbrushes. That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh my gosh, but then this is going to be all splotchy.
Okay, then let's just hand paint it.
I think it might be the move. I'm like, should I run to Home Depot and get more paint?
Let's do what we can. Because we might not even need it. You are a wild looking spider.
I did. I just saw a bird with a lizard hanging out of his mouth.
No.
Yeah. Kristen and I reached a critical point in our job here where we decided the paint sprayer that we have was a very cheap one we bought on Amazon. So it is about time we go to Home Depot and we spend a couple $100s on a really nice one because the one we have just is not cutting it. It's spraying all over. It's splotchy.
Remember the ceiling and our necks hurt like hell?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that anymore. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of stuff that we have to paint and we do paint, and
It's worth it.
how much would a painter be?
Way more.
investing back in ourselves. I'm just telling myself that. But yeah, we got to run down to Home Depot really quick and pick one of these babies up before the wind is phenomenal right now. There is absolutely no wind, so we're going to try and get this done in the next couple hours. Pray for us.
Oh, Finn, relax. All right, we got it.
We just made it back to the house. Time to learn how to use this sprayer. The hot tub cleaner is here. It's been 2 months, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
April 18th was the last time we had the hot tub.
It hasn't needed it, so a little under 2 months, but he is draining the hot tub, cleaning it out. Ben, did you miss us? Hi! Hi!
Good boy.
Good boy. So we decided to say screw it, and we went and bought a decently nice spray paint thingy. What is this? Paint sprayer. True Coat Graco 360 VS variable speed. Let's see how this works.
You okay?
Ready? Okay, so the wind is kind of annoying. If you can see, like, nothing is staying put. You see all this? Worried that when we spray, all the stuff is just gonna like fly at the house. We're thinking we're gonna put a pause on it until the wind either dies down or first thing in the morning. You know, worst case scenario.
We decided to suck it up and go at it for a little bit longer. We just had this system down where one of us sprayed, the other one did the painting, and then we realized that took a little bit longer than just having one person just go at it for a while. That's what she said. We would spray, pass it to each other, and then hit the paintbrush and go. And it was a really good system, especially since we didn't have two sprayers. That would have been way too expensive. And if I was to paint some by hand and then he was to go over it with the spray, it was like we were tripling up on paint. It was a little bit darker than we had anticipated because of that. You don't see a lot of me doing it, but I did switch off with Michael quite often during this time. Both of our necks were killing us, and it was very reminiscent of doing the ceilings in the house, and we were like, what did we do to ourselves? We should have done this before we put the pergola up. Why were we in such a rush? The whole reason is we want to get new photos taken. So we were just like, let's get this thing done while we have Michael's dad's help, and then we'll stain it later. Don't do this. Don't do what we did.
So as you can see, the wind is pretty crazy right now. But we did the entire top side of the roof, and then we did all of this, all of this, and we got until right back here, and we haven't done this and this part because it was spraying on the house. But we did everything else, and this is all done.
Can you zoom in? Can you zoom my underwear through my pants?
What's under there?
Underwear!
Are you ready? One thing that we like to do every once in a while is to actually enjoy the area that our house is in. So while the wind gave us some troubles, we decided to have a pizza date and take a break and actually enjoy ourselves.
Had to pop in here because it's been a couple weeks. No one has asked us to do this, but Michael and I have had such amazing sleep on these Marlow pillows. They sent us a couple. We have them at our house in LA, and we have slept so well. What are your thoughts now on the Marlows?
I didn't realize how much a pillow mattered, because it's firm, but it holds my head in place. It's not like it gets flat.
Yeah.
Like I'm up, not I'm up, but like it's comfortable all night. I can tell a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Sleep is phenomenal. So very thankful that they reached out to us.
Yeah. So new favorite pillow.
All right, let's get back to the video.
Yeah. Okay, it is 6:08 a.m. The sun has risen, and so have Kristen and Michael. There's absolutely no wind right now, so we are going to put all the plastic tarps down. It should only take us like 30 minutes to finish this last part, but I didn't want to overspray and get the house dirty.
It was so windy last night.
Yeah.
So I'm gearing up,
Yep.
getting this guy ready to go. Cleaned it all out.
The Graco 510,000.
The Graco 360.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from. I don't know why it just does.
I just want to be done with this. The goal is to finish.
My neck, my back, my legs, and my feet hurt.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to sing something else, didn't you?
Yeah.
One long.
All right. Good to go?
Yeah.
I'll start by spraying.
Okay.
By spraying in so I don't hit the house. Oh my god. Apart from, if you've been watching us from the beginning, apart from doing the cement popcorn ceilings, redoing our ceilings, I think that was the most annoying thing we've ever done. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that was the worst. That was 14 days of that.
Well, yeah, that was 2 weeks of work. This was 3 days. Two days, really. It was a half of one, full half. We needed to work smarter and not harder, and
Took us a while to get to that point.
we went on YouTube and we found that professional painters, they'll put tarps on top, staple them down, spray it up underneath, then switch, put tarps up underneath, and then spray on top, so you don't necessarily have to worry about drip. But the wind set us back last night, and
the day before.
our necks and covered in paint and or stain, and just excited that this project is
Done finally.
done. The worst part of it is over. And not the worst part, but the most challenging. I'm trying to choose proper words.
Say,
yeah. But now we get to clean all this up, and now we want to figure out how to stage it nicely. That's the next task, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the way we have it now is nice, but it's not elevated.
Elevated,
like we want.
right? We're telling you we're going through each area and we're trying to elevate it. That's the goal.
Let's go eat something. I don't know what we have for breakfast.
Thank you.
Thank you. You crushed it.
Looks great.
It really does. We did it, you know?
We did do it.
Every time we finish a project, I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
We did it.
Although it makes the job easier, it's pretty annoying to like clean these things out.
It's like a juicer, you know?
Yeah.
When you buy a juicer and you're like, oh, now I have to clean it. That's basically what a paint sprayer is, like a juicer.
Yeah.
But cleaning it properly will make it work for so much longer. Just don't be lazy about it.
Yeah.
Okay, read me the instructions, sir. I think I have to just...
Turn the prime knob down to prime position to relieve the system.
Okay.
Remove the cup assembly and pump filter from the sprayer. Set the sprayer on a rag. I'm so glad we had these things down. Look at how much stain would have got on the concrete. We were messy. The stain turned out really nice on these.
No.
I think it'll be nice to have them like everything matching.
Yeah, when you look back at the house
Here, wait.
or when you look out, everything looks the same.
Let's make sure it's,
This one's nicer than that one.
yeah.
When you look from this angle in, all of this furniture now matches. It
Matches,
looks really
yeah.
nice. The lounge chairs need it.
Yeah. All right, should we put this, reconfigure this?
Yeah.
Let's see. Chairs. Should we do it like we were thinking?
Yeah.
How we have
Pull them back.
like a couch sofa situation right here. And then we'll put 2 chairs in front.
And this can be here for now.
And then this might be good like this because it's like you walk out and you know you walk into it.
No.
No?
There's too much space back here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like that'll be nice with the lights and everything. Photo moments and like it framed centrally.
Centrally is not a word.
Come look at this. It's up to you.
Oh,
Okay, let's try it. Does that feel better?
Yeah. And leave this open, I guess.
You could still have that moment that you were wanting.
The creosote.
So we have a barbecue, like you guys have seen me cleaning it and stuff before, but if you're newer here, I think we said this when we first started. We have 2 propane tanks
At all times.
at all times. One that's hooked in and then one that's sitting behind it because I don't want to deal with somebody calling us.
Like some people wouldn't. They would just get it and be done, but
Yeah.
I just don't ever want that to be a thing.
This one is empty now, so I shall go and exchange this one and hook up the other one.
Cool.
Temporary until we can decorate this accordingly. But this is the temporary layout until we can do all of the things that we want to do, which include nicer furniture. We're gonna do some stuff back here too, which should be fun. Oh my goodness. I think the backyard is good to go. Whew. So we are almost done at the house. We are having our cleaners come to get the house ready for our next guest because we are exhausted and we got to get out of here. So while Kristen packs up all of the groceries and stuff like that out of the fridge, I am running to the store to refill this guy because it is empty. And yeah, hopefully they have propane right now. Just do a quick, easy swap and be done. All right, we got it. And we got some more waters for our guests. It is hot and we got to get out of here. Okay. I usually just leave it right behind the barbecue just in case it runs out. They know how to switch it. Bye, Patio. Be good to our guests. We love you. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh, okay. All right.
We're leaving.
We're leaving. We didn't film getting in the car because the cleaners just arrived.
We need to chat with them for a minute. All right, let's go see Grandma and Grandpa. He's like, what the French toast? Bye, house. Love you.